Hi everybody. Um, Today I wanted to talk about my surgery and what happened and what all was going on with that. And so when I was 8 years old, I had a VNS put in for my epilepsy. VNS stands for vagus nerve stimulator, and what happens is a wire connects to the vagus nerve, and it's supposed to stimulate, like vibrate almost, um, when you have a seizure. I got it put in when I was 8, and didn't, from what I remember, it didn't seem like it made a huge difference. It helped a little bit, but not a whole lot. And then when it went off, it kind of hurt. And I have scar right here. Then I have one right here, and on the side of my chest. And so that was in for I think 5 or 8 years, somewhere like that. And then I had to get the device replaced because the device would go right here in my chest, and then the wire would go up to my neck right here and connect to the vagus nerve. So I had it put in, and then after 8 years I had to have the device changed out, and they couldn't really change out the wiring. And then a few years after that, this is probably around when I graduated high school, the wire started malfunctioning, but they couldn't take anything out because there's too much scar tissue. And so they just left it in and just had it turned off about a month ago. And it stayed off, it was completely fine, no problems. And about a month ago, I started having really bad pain in my neck, right here, in my neck. And it hurt to inhale and exhale. We thought it might have just turned on. We went to the hospital so they could turn it off, and it turns out that wasn't on. It was turned off, but it was causing some pain, and so they're kind of worried about that. And then when they went to go turn it, when they thought it was on, they went to go turn it off. Then it turned on, and then it made it 1,000 times worse. And I had like 15 nurses and 2 doctors in there trying to help, and I'm like screaming in pain, and it's indescribable. It hurt really bad. And they didn't have, at the hospital I went to, they didn't have a neurologist on site, on-call neurologist. So they had to transport me to another hospital. And then they thought there was something else going on, and so they were going to do emergency surgery. They did the emergency surgery, and they discovered it wasn't attached to my vagus nerve at all. It was attached to my neck muscles, which I'm like, what? I've had this thing in my neck for like 16 years, and it's not connected in the right spot. I mean, that's kind of huge. So, I got it taken out about a month ago. This is you can see the scars pretty well. And there's the one right here. And then about 4 days after, I was admitted after the surgery. I was admitted into the hospital. And about 4 days after that, I started having a cough. I thought maybe it was because, I had anesthesia, they stuck a tube down my throat, maybe I was a little irritated, which would make sense. My voice was raspy. My voice hasn't gone back to what it was. It's still a little raspy at times. Like, I sound like I'm sick. And I've just had this cough, and it's been getting worse and worse and worse. And, to where I couldn't eat or drink anything. I would have, probably 8 bites of something to eat or a few sips of water, and then I'm coughing and coughing and coughing till I feel like I'm about to pass out, and then I throw up. And then the coughing kind of stops until like a few minutes later, and it starts up again, and I cough, I cough, I cough, and I throw up. I lost 14 pounds in 2 weeks, like a pound a day. And that's not entirely exactly how people want to lose weight. That's not really. So, kept going to the hospital, and they're doing like chest x-rays and all this stuff, checking everything. Oh, everything seems normal. We'll just send you home with some cough medicine. Okay, that seemed to work for 24 hours, and I started coughing again, and I'd be right back at the hospital. And it was like after the 4th time of going to the hospital in 1 week, the emergency room, my husband, we went the 4th time. My husband's like, man, they better figure out something because this is ridiculous. And when they figured that out, that was probably this past week. So it took 3 weeks of all the coughing and all the like losing weight and the pain, and I passed out. I guess one time I passed out from coughing so much, which is not good. So this last time, probably about 4 days ago now, we went back to the hospital because my coughing is so bad, and it turns out I have pneumonia, which I've never had before. And I'm like, oh, well, how long could I have had that? Because, I mean, could I have had it for 4 weeks and it just progressively got worse? Or did I just recently get it? Because they did all the same tests and everything came back normal. Nothing was shown on anything. So, I'm just like, well, now I have pneumonia. I just get better from having surgery. And they did a test. I'll stop it here for a second. Hey, sorry about that. My husband called. There was something going on at work, and he wanted just to let me know. But what they did is they did an ultrasound on my chest, and that's why I'm all like broken out because they were all up in here. And the cream, if you ever had an ultrasound, that creamy gel stuff, this is not good on your skin. But they did an ultrasound, and that's that, and the chest x-rays, how they found my pneumonia. So they sent me with a fun goodie bag of medicine to take, and it's been 4 days. I'm still coughing a lot. I'm having a really hard time, which is why my husband had to help me with one of my videos, because I'm just like so drained. Like, I might take a nap after this video. I'm so tired all the time. I've never had pneumonia, but I have energy for like 10 minutes and then I can easily fall asleep. I'm tired right now. I'm trying to fight it until the video's over. But like, I'm always hot, tired, I have like no energy most of the time, and coughing. I'm surprised I haven't coughed yet, but I'm on day 4 of my pneumonia medication and antibiotics and all that great stuff. But crap, I jinxed it. Sorry. But I might not do a whole bunch of videos for at the moment because I am sick. And the doctor said it's not contagious. So I am like, yes. Excitement. Woohoo! Not contagious. That's awesome. So, I don't know how many videos I'll make like this, because it's, when you're sick, you can imagine. If you've ever had pneumonia or bronchitis or anything like that, or flu, you know when you're sick, you're not entirely feeling up to doing a lot of things. You just want to sleep all day. I slept till like noon. In fact, I woke up probably like an hour ago or 2 hours ago, and I'm just still exhausted and wanting to turn out all the lights and put the covers over my head and sleep. But I can't do that because I have daily responsibilities I have to do as an adult normally does. So, yeah. I might. Sorry about sorry about that. But yeah, so that's what happened. I mean, it's been really hard for me the past month. And on top of that, we moved. So we moved like 2 weeks ago into a I thought I was on the coffee again. We moved about 2 weeks ago into an apartment, and that was fun when you're coughing all the time and sorry. I feel like I have the feeling like I'm gonna cough, but I'm not. So, oh, that was a hiccup. So, but we moved 2 weeks ago, and that was fun trying to pack up stuff, and you're like hacking up along, quite literally. I would do a house tour, but I mean, I've been sick and not all well, and I haven't been able to unpack anything, so there's boxes everywhere and stuff out, and I just do not want to show that, especially when it's not, everything's not out of boxes and put where it needs to be. So that's that. And oh, I'm tired. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, follow me on my page. I apologize I didn't link it down in the last video, but I will. I just was about to fall asleep and I forgot. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll do another video later today. Not entirely sure yet. But I'll see you guys later and have a good rest of your day. Bye. Sorry. I forgot to say one thing. We're also planning on suing the hospital that put it in, because if it was put in correctly, I could have been seizure free. Sorry, there's like flies. I could have been seizure free. I could have been able to like have relatively a normal life, and all of the other medical problems that come with seizures would have probably been gone. So, and then I started having all these other things afterwards and other problems. I got a text message. Sorry. So we plan on suing the hospital. Don't know how long that's gonna take. Might do updates on how that process is going. So, yeah. So, bye. Again.